Hi everyone, it's Tyler from the Rustic Nerd Dad. Just doing a little video on some of the resin 3D printed projects I'm working on and my experience with resin 3D printing so far. So I've used an FDM printer, using PLA basically for the most part with my FDM printer, and some ABS, but mostly PLA. For making like props and costumes and stuff like that. Like this Black Panther helmet was printed in PLA and sanded and finished. File from Do3D, by the way. You can get it for free just for signing up to be on their forums. But anyway, I'm used to the FDM, so I was very hesitant to move to the resin 3D printing. Recently, about a month or so ago, Anycubic did a sale on the Photon Zero it was 99 bucks plus shipping. I went to the Anycubic website and it seemed like they were sold out. So then I looked on eBay and I went to their eBay store and I managed to get one for like 98 bucks with free shipping. So I was like, hey, for less than 100 bucks, free shipping, spend 20 bucks. Well, actually it was like 17 bucks on Amazon Prime for the resin. It's worth a shot, worst comes to worst. If I don't like it, I'll sell it and recoup most of my money. Easiest thing to say, I was blown away. It was really easy to set up. Bed leveling, so much easier than FDM, You can find some other videos on YouTube on how to set them up and do the bed leveling, but I was just blown away on how simple and easy it was, not to mention the quality of the print. So I did the test print. It was a little caged cube with the word Anycubic with a little base to it. I'd show you guys, but I already gave it away just to, show somebody the quality. But anyways, so I just started hitting it decently hard with prints. So again, I'm still learning and dialing the settings in, so I'm sure I could make this better, but forgive the lack of light in here. I don't have normal lighting, but you can see some print lines, but not a lot. And it'll be easy to sand this out because it's resin. Like I've played with some other prints, and I just took high grit sandpaper and it took the print lines away and it was super smooth. Like I was just blown away with FDM and that it, time and time and time. I mean, you can dial in FDM printers specs in and you can get it to has minimal print lines. But that's a lot of time into it. This was just plug and play. Now, mind you, the resin printer bed is tiny, super tiny. Like this one's basically 2 inches by like 3.5 with like a 6-inch height. So it is small. I mean, there's pros and cons. For big prints, I still recommend, FDM just for cost wise. Unless you have a little bit more pocket change to put into the resin. But that being said, the resin prices do seem to be dropping. But anyway, here is a translucent green. I got this file. Sorry. This file is also from Do3D. This one I purchased. Again, plug and play. Didn't really have to do anything but set it up in the Photon print settings. This one I got for free off of Thingiverse. Again, didn't really have to change anything. And, just to show you, now I've got a small face, but, it's not too bad. Pretty close. This was fitting it to the exact bed size. So, for doing domino masks, if you have a small face, can work out. I did recently get an Anycubic Photon Mono so that I can do slightly bigger prints / do more prints at the same time. Haven't tested it out yet, but I'll be able to do bigger domino masks, especially since I'll be doing more stuff for Green Arrow. But here's a scaled down translucent red mask that I did for my son. So for his red arrow stuff I'll be working on. Here's a couple arrowheads, translucent. If you go to my Facebook page, The Rustic Nerd Dad, you'll see pictures of at least the green one lit up. It looks fantastic, so I'm excited to put LEDs in these puppies. They're pretty cool. Again, these are off Thingiverse, the files anyway. Here's some gadgets, green arrow gadgets that go in, you know, the quiver's harness. But I got these from My Mini Factory. Again, just search green arrow. Here's one of the arrow gadgets. Translucent red. Again, excuse the lack of lighting. Bad time of the day, I suppose, but it's translucent red, really, really good. And this actually fits on an arrow shaft, which I'll show you in a second, as I did a test one. But yeah, just doing a light sanding on this and a polish is going to do wonders. Here's another gadget, you know. But yeah, you can find all kinds of stuff on Thingiverse, My Mini Factory, CG Trader, Do3D, a bunch of them. Cults 3D. You'll find files for different things, but I haven't had anything where I've actually had to do much modifications. However, I will say that if you are buying 3D files, definitely look them over in multiple programs, just to make sure that everything looks good. Because sometimes, especially with the cheaper or free files, they're not thick. They're sometimes like paper thin. And you can do like a very easy adjustment in like Mesh Mixer. Like you can make your print thicker. You know, just look on YouTube, look up some tutorials, and you'll figure it out. Plus, Mesh Mixer's free. Free's always good. Blender, free. But anyway, so this was a test, you know, test arrow I did. I'm basically doing a Kryptonian, well, anti-Kryptonian kryptonite arrow setup. So this was just a test fit, you know. Basically, I just super glued the end on for now. I am going to be buying some ends so I can, you know, screw the end in, the arrowhead in. But this gadget fit onto the arrow shaft practically perfectly. So one of the things I will be looking at doing is adding like a little button, so I can throw a little LED in there to, you know, light it up. I don't know if you can see it or not, but on the gadgets, there's little details from like on the show arrow. So my plan is basically to throw an LED inside the gadget, paint the rest black or gray or silver, and leave the little detailed parts, the translucent green resin, so that the LED light will shine through those specific spots. And then I haven't decided yet, but I might throw in one in an arrowhead. We'll see. But as is, I'm pretty impressed with it. And this is a full, like, real arrow, by the way. But yeah. So for sure, definitely check out a Resin 3D printer if you ever get the opportunity. They're great. I've really enjoyed it. I've printed some Star Wars pieces. You know, they're in my shop right now, because I plan on finishing them soon for a custom Mando build that I'm going to work towards for the Mandalorian Mercs. But yeah, if you get the chance, whether you check out a Legu, Anycubic, you know, any of the big names out there, resin printing just surprised me. If you've got the pocket change, sure, maybe you can convert. I mean, there are some pretty big resin 3D printers out there, but they are pricey. I'm talking like over $1,000, like $1,000, $2,000. But if you're ready to invest that, cool. But keep in mind that the failed prints will be more pricey. I've had a heck of a lot less failed prints on this than I have FDM, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to happen. But anyways, that's my experience. That's some of the Green Arrow stuff I'm working on. You know, not to mention, you know, a bunch of other stuff that I'm doing for Green Arrow, but that's not necessarily resin printing. And I'll probably do a separate video for that. So anyways, thanks for watching my video. Remember to share, like, and subscribe. We will be doing giveaways soon. Actually, I'll just show it. You know what? Or talk about it, I should say. So probably in the next month or so, I will be doing a giveaway on this Black Panther helmet. I've got the Black Panther piece that I currently like and want. So I'll be doing a giveaway probably in the next month or so for this bad boy. So if that's something that interests you, you might want to stick around, keep an eye out, keep an eye on the Facebook page, keep an eye on TikTok, YouTube, because I'll do an announcement when I officially go to do that, because I'll have some other fun stuff to be giving away as well with the same giveaway. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys later. Rustic Nerd out.